Whole cut steak is something that's pretty tough to make plant-based. We have seen a lot of videos from creators like Guga Foods where they test whole vegan steaks without a whole lot of enjoyment. But I wanted to see if I got a group of meat eaters together to taste steak cuts like tips, strips, and chunks, which are easier to replicate, how they would be received. So here it is. I picked up the Meati steak, which is the only whole cut steak on this list. It's made out of mushroom mycelium. I've had it before, it's really good. I also got the Nasoya plant-inspired plant-based steak, which is a textured soy protein. These come in like long strips. Mrs. Goldfarbs Unreal Deli Steak, which I've heard is really good. These are thin slices, almost like what you would find in like a steak and cheese sandwich. These are pretty much similar to like a seitan made with wheat protein and lentils. I also got the Beyond Steak plant-based seared tips, which is also similar to seitan using wheat protein and faba beans. And I'm gonna make my own, which is like the Saucestache steak, using Plant Basics textured protein chunks, which is closer to the Nasoya brand using textured soy protein. Now for my steak, I wanted to make sure that it is extra meaty, really savory, so I'm gonna boost the umami elements in this recipe. Now I'm gonna just list it how it is. There's not a whole lot of measurements, but just bear with me. So we're gonna be starting with 3 cups of the Plant Basics chunks, a big pinch of nutritional yeast, large pinch of mushroom seasoning, a few shakes of garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika. And we're gonna do a pretty decent amount of beetroot powder. You can't really over on this one. It's just gonna help the color in the end. Now this is new for me, but I've been wanting to try this. Yeast extract powder. Commonly I use Marmite or Vegemite yeast extract, but that comes with some extra flavoring, and I've been wanting to give just pure yeast extract powder a try. So I'm gonna start with 1 teaspoon of this, along with an 1/8 cup of red wine vinegar, a few cracks of black pepper, 1/4 cup of olive oil, a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses, and 3 cups of water. Now once I mix this up, I was able to give the broth a taste and see how meaty it was, if it had that like steak-like juice taste, and it still was a little off. It was pretty good, but I ended up adding 1 more teaspoon of the yeast extract, stirred it up, threw a cover on it, and let it rest for about a half an hour for these protein chunks to hydrate up. Now after the 30 minutes, these are decently hydrated up, and I wanted to give them a good press while still soaking in their meaty broth. I'm using a tofu press, but there's a lot of different ways that you could press these. So I'm just gonna fill my tofu press, fill it with the liquid, cover it up, and toss it in the fridge for a few hours. Overnight would be best, but I have to make this quick. Now after the few hours pressing in the fridge, I'm just gonna pull them out, spill a little bit of liquid, and then you could see these are pressed really nicely. Now I wanna save some of this liquid so that way I can use it while I'm cooking. Now I'm just gonna throw a skillet on the heat, toss in some vegan butter, and then toss these in and allow them to cook until they're nice and brown. Just continually turning throughout the process. It should only take a few minutes to cook these up. Now I'm gonna treat all of the vegan steaks all the same. Iron skillets, a little bit of vegan butter, toss them in and let them brown up. Now, since we're trying vegan steaks, I wanted to make something like a steak sauce, but not steak sauce. So I mixed together a few ingredients, including miso, orange habanero, tomato, and raw sugar, and then I threw it on the heat, let it cook down for a minute, blended it up, threw it in some bottles, and then I gave it a taste. And after realizing how insanely good this is, I decided to come up with a brand name, drive to a factory to get it made, bottle up a few thousand bottles, and then make a website, notsteaksauce.com, so you can buy it yourself. I'm serious. I've been working for a little over a year now on this, and I am so excited for you to give this a try because it is really good. It's not steak sauce, and right now you can buy it only at notsteaksauce.com, but make sure you ask your grocery store to pick some up. So our steaks are pretty much done. I wanted my friends to try the not steak sauce along with giving these a taste, so now let's see what everybody has to say. Which one of these is the best vegan steak? First tasters are Sebastian and Dan, starting with Mrs. Goldfarbs.
It's not bad. Okay. But it could use sauce.
Yeah, it needed a sauce. You didn't tell me it had a spice level to it.
So this one is meaty.
I apparently can't work a toothpick.
Dude, that works better for me texture-wise. That's too thin.
So where are you putting
The strip steak, like a D.
Okay.
I'm going with a solid C.
So the meaty, the mushroom ones?
I'm gonna give that an A.
I'm going with a B. The texture was good, but I prefer the taste of the vegan steak I'm over here.
Okay.
Now, this is a vegan steak. It has the coloring of a chicken.
Oh yeah, this one's got great texture.
Yeah, this is good. I'll go for an S with that one.
So S?
Yes.
Saucestache gets the S?
Yeah. I still have to try one without the sauce, though.
So that's beyond? Yeah, you can try them with the sauce or without.
I'd give this like a B.
I'm not sure about the texture of this one, but it tastes good. I'll go for a B with that one. The texture on that one is a little more like, you know, when you're getting to the last bites of steak and it's got a little more fat to it. It's got a little bit more of that texture to it. Now, what are these made of?
I
It's a
don't-
gummy steak.
That one can go. What's the lowest thing we got? Put that at an F.
Oh.
Dan?
Someone's got to be at the bottom.
I don't think that one is that bad. The texture is pretty good. I'm going with a solid B on this one.
So with Dan and Sebastian, I was surprised with some of these ratings, but now let's see what Rick and Caitlin have to say.
Mrs. Goldfarbs.
What?
Goldfarbs.
Goldfarbs.
That's what it's called. This is
I heard Goldfarts. That's the,
That's what.
Throw a bunch of cheese on there and some onions and mushrooms on a hoagie. That's gonna be great. I don't think it needs steak sauce, but the steak sauce makes it better.
So that one's meaty. But now.
Yeah, I like this one.
I like that one like a lot.
Yeah, it's got a nice firm texture, good flavor. I would go B.
No, I think it's a D.
D?
I'm not a huge fan of it. Not my favorite.
So we'll put it like to a C.
That one is an A.
That one's
A?
good. Yeah, got awesome
Sauce.
texture, nice and firm. It's got that New York strip kind of feel to it, for sure.
Yeah, definitely nailed the texture and the flavor. S.
Yes.
S,
Sure.
really? SS? Okay.
SS.
What do you guys think about the sauce?
It's really good.
I think it's great.
I'm gonna give it a B for Beyond.
All right, Sesame Street.
Nasoya.
I mean, it looks like mushrooms.
I think that one's bad. I think it would be perfect for a stir fry.
I think that one's an A.
I was gonna say B, but A is. I'll go with A.
So Caitlin and Rick were pretty close to Dan and Sebastian, except their ranking of Nasoya. So now up is JP and Beckett.
Oh, damn, that's good. Oh my god, it's way better with the sauce.
Cradling my meat.
That was awesome with the sauce and without the sauce.
Yeah.
I really liked it with the sauce, and it's spicy. It's a spicy sauce. What's this one?
That was called meaty.
No,
What's what I'm
better
saying?
not
So
be.
it can't be called meaty if there's no meat.
Meaty is a descriptive term.
Oh, I guess you're right.
That's awesome. Because I
It's
really
more
like this
It
one.
tastes more like a steak.
Maybe an S.
Well, I mean, they're not comparative. So
Oh, okay.
three of them could.
Then this
they
is
all
an
could be
S. I would eat this all day.
S?
Goldstein is an S.
Okay.
You think Goldstein is better than that one? Goldfarb is a solid B.
Meati, you're a B.
Man, so then these are
Oh!
down to A.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that you made this?
I made that one.
We gotta be biased.
I'm gonna have one with and without. Oh my god. It's like, does that have fat in it? It's like got a juice.
Juicy.
Oh my god.
Man, Saucestache, that's a winning combination of flavors in my mouth there. That gets an S for succulent. Can I eat this stuff
So
too?
now we're gonna go to the Beyond.
Alright. I mean, I think I might like the burger better.
Okay, it's like,
Got
you know what this
aftertaste.
tastes like, Mark? It's kind of like a drier version of yours. It's good.
It's got a weird aftertaste. It's got that Beyond aftertaste. No, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna give that a B.
No, I'm giving a low one. Like,
So does it get
oh,
a C
yeah,
then?
Oh, because it's the average of us two.
The average.
Yeah.
And the soy. This one looks fun.
Okay, I think I've had that.
All right, gonna eat this by
I'm gonna
itself. This
eat this
looks
with
like
my fingers.
steak. This actually looks like steak. Does not taste like steak.
Way better with the sauce.
Yeah, these are just vehicles to shovel the sauce into my mouth.
This was the worst one.
The worst one?
Mm-hmm. What is that okay?
Is that?
okay,
Oh no,
it's okay.
we're supposed to like it, right? Is that
but
what-
No,
I'll lie.
You don't have to lie.
No.
I don't.
For the record.
I don't hate it.
JP.
No, I think it's not bad.
I'm gonna give it a C
C?
Give
because
it a
I
B.
like all of it.
CB?
A C.
Well, maybe do it. I'll do it.
But it's still the worst one.
It was hard to keep these two on track, but again, similar rankings. So now let's see what Bobby and Jason have to say.
It looks terrible.
I'm just putting it in.
It's weird.
Oh, there's a little bit of an aftertaste there without the sauce.
It's all texture.
I don't know, it kind of reminds me
Oh, the
of...
sauce makes it go down better.
Oh man, that sauce is really good. Alright, cheers.
It smells good.
This is Goldfarbs for me.
Farb is a C.
Agree with you on the C. But I would give this one, from me, a B.
Same. B.
Same? Oh.
So CCB. And this looks poultry-ish.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Oh,
So feeling?
that's delicious. That's forking good.
See, that's how you keep things on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would give it an A.
Next one is the Beyond meat.
I think the texture is too weird. Sauce makes it better.
I'm probably B on this one.
I will agree and be it.
This looks like fajita.
Oh, it has a steak taste, followed by some sort of something. I'm going C because I do not enjoy the aftertaste. It's too sweet.
I'm gonna go B.
Who do you think feels more strongly about it?
I'm always right.
Bobby and Jason threw a curveball, ranking the Beyond a little higher than everybody else, but now the moment that you've been waiting for, let's hear what Monica has to say.
All right.
I mean, it's okay.
Not bad.
It's not like a steak.
No, it's a little dry.
With the sauce, it's not bad.
So let's jump over to the meaty.
Okay.
Sure. We've had this before, so. But this one's a little bit different because this one's like a carne asada.
That one's good.
I think it tastes like steak.
I like the meaty. It's
The
a little
texture.
chewy.
Yep, but isn't a steak chewy?
Yeah, it just doesn't have the juiciness.
There's no juice. Yeah, there's no juice. It's just dry steak.
Okay.
So Mrs. Goldfarbs, what are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna give that a C. I didn't like hate it, but I didn't love it.
Yeah, C. I think C is gonna work really good. The meaty,
I think I would give that an A.
for sure. 100%. Do you know which one this is?
Maybe.
Maybe. You've been like working on it. I'm gonna grab a few.
That one's really good. It's got juiciness. It has a good like meaty bite to it. And it has like just like a really good seasoned flavor.
Yeah, it is really good.
Yeah,
Well,
there's not
I'm
like a
actually
weird
kinda-
aftertaste or anything.
So this one's mine, maybe. I made this one.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like it almost resembles steak. Like it has that little bit of fattiness to it.
So what would you rank this one?
I mean, this is an S.
S. I'm gonna give it. I hate to give myself an S.
Well, I gave it.
We have so much Beyond Meat. Cheers. I love this one.
I really like it. I usually really like Beyond, but I don't know. In comparison to eating all these together, it doesn't come up on top.
Yeah, after you try everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna rank it?
A B.
B? We've never had this one. I wanted to try it. We've had it in the fridge for a while.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna go with it.
Actually, I don't dislike it.
I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. It kind
Like,
of
to
has
me-
a smoky flavor to it.
Yeah, it's really good.
So it has that, I guess, like fruitiness, you know, but it's just really subtle to me. It's more so smoky to me, actually.
I think the texture is like the Korean beef, to where like the soda bicarbonate, baking soda, to soften the meat, kind of deal going. I can eat this stuff all day long.
I just got one with a good like crisp crunch to it,
Mhm.
which was good too.
Where are you gonna rank that one?
I'm gonna give that a B.
A B?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I want to give that an A so bad, but we're just
You
gonna
can
go.
do it.
And Monica and I's matched pretty much everybody else's. It was pretty clear that the homemade version came out on top. I mean, you can control the flavors a lot more. And then just by looking at this, Meati came in a good solid second place. Everybody seemed to really enjoy that one. And make sure you pick up a bottle of Not Steak Sauce over at notsteaksauce.com. I really do think you're going to love it.